Hi everyone, welcome back to Newcastle Motorcycles YouTube channel. Today we're doing a little ride review and I'm riding the Honda GB350S. So let's take it out for a spin. Riding round town is where the GB350 excels. You've got a super sweet motor, smooth as silk it is, but it has got a couple of balancer shafts in there to help it out. And it's 21 bhp, doesn't matter because it's got heaps of torque for its little diddy engine. I mean, it's 27, I think, 27 or 29 newton meters of torque. So it's got loads of punch for this diddy little engine. And then that lovely light clutch makes gear changes just slick as. So yeah, this is its natural habitat, bopping around the town. He's slim, he feels light on his toes, look at that, filter away, whoop. So yeah, the town is where this bike excels. It's just excellent for this sort of thing. Knocking round the doors, doing your messages, bobbing to and from work, bang on bike for that. And it feels nice and light and nimble too. 178 kilograms, so it's not, you know, I wouldn't say it's the lightest thing out there, but it's so happy just bopping along. And it does bop along. It's not the motor, it's the exhaust that gives you the bop 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 bop. Listen there. Bop bop bop. That's enough knocking around the doors. Let's get out a twisty country lane and see how it handles. Now if you know me, you know I like the Beehive road. I know this road like the back of my hand, so the good thing is I'm not going to get surprises with any corner, so I can actually feel what the bike's doing and work out how well it's handling. Now this little GB350 does handle rather well even with its odd size wheels. Yes, 19 at the front and 17 at the rear. We know why Honda's done that. Just look at it, it looks spot on with those wheels. And the good thing is it's got a set of my favourite tyres. I love Metzeler's. Now weirdly enough they're Tourant's next, so they're a bit more of an adventure style tyre, but they just work awesome on this little bike. So yeah, cracking little thing to ride along a twisty country lane. 178 kilograms, so as I've said previously, it's rather light on its toes. We've been around the town, we've been on twisty country lanes, there's only one place left to go. Let's hit the motorway and see how it behaves. I have to say I was dead surprised how well this little engine coped with motorway work. It was sitting at 60s, 70s, dead happy and still very smooth. This is a blissful little engine that Honda's created. Fifth gear is a proper override. If you want to get it shifting, pop it back down to fourth, but once it's sitting then you're in fifth, it just whistles along. That's enough of that, let's head back to the shop. We'll have a sitting test and a sound check. Now we're back in the shop, we'll have a little listen. Let's turn it on, hit the button. lovely little pop on the overrun. Does sound mega for a little 350. If you're a regular at Newcastle Motorcycles little YouTube channel, you know this is our sitting test. This is where I come in. I'm the benchmark person at 5'10" with a 32-inch inside leg, so you should get a good idea of the dimensions with me popped on it. Now, seat height on this fella is 800 millimeters, so he's not the littlest, certainly isn't the tallest, but a lot of customers have had a surprise when they've sat on it, expecting it to be very diddy, but it's not. I think it's the width of the seat. The seat is rather wide on this little bike, which is what made it so lovely to ride around today. That lovely wide seat was very comfy. Handlebars are a good height too, so your back's nice and straight. You know, if you can put up with 21 horsepower on the motorway, you could go touring because it's a comfy place to be. But I would advise just knocking around the doors and you'd still be comfy and happy. As I said, a lot of customers have had a surprise, so maybe best to pop in and have a sit on this bike for yourself. Well, as far as the road tests go, I think that's all bases covered. So let's just run through what you get on a GB350S for £3,949. And first of all, just look at the thickness of the paint on that petrol tank, and the same goes for the side panels. But look at that, metal badges. You generally get stickers now which maybe lack it over, but these are proper metal badges. And now look, speaking of paint, look at that engine. It's just beautifully put together, quality paintwork all round. Now let's check out the dash. It's a simple dash, but everything's there. Great big speedo. You've got your odometer, you've got your gear indicator, you've got your fuel gauge, you've got time. It's all there. You've got traction control, which you can turn on and off, as simple as that. You've also got ABS, you've got emergency stop signal, you've got LED lights. You get a main stand straight away, all for £3,949. And don't forget the little green flashing light. I love me little eco light. So yeah, all in all, a quality bike. I do hope you've enjoyed this little bit of content. Please give it a thumbs up if you have. If you love what we're doing, please subscribe. And as you can see, we're a motorbike shop. There's loads of videos on this little channel. So feel free to keep browsing and have a look. And hopefully we'll see you in our shop soon. Bye for now from Newcastle Motorcycles.